Namaste and welcome to Vedic Astrology channel. In this video, we are going to talk about Bharani Nakshatra, Padas and more. So stay tuned. Okay, if you want to learn Vedic Astrology, I have 33 days Vedic Astrology Bootcamp which you can start at your own pace. There are recorded sessions. You can go and start your journey anytime. Link is in the description. Okay, I would highly recommend you to start your journey with that. And if you have any question around that, DM me on Instagram at Pramanic Astrology. Bharani Nakshatra ranges from 13 degrees 20 minutes to the 26 degrees 40 minutes of Aries sign. Aries sign is ruled by Mars, and Bharani Nakshatra is Dasha ruled by Venus. What do I mean by Dasha ruled? In the Dasha sequence, if you have Moon in the sign of Aries in a Bharani Nakshatra, that is from the range of 13 degrees 20 minutes to 26 degrees 40 minutes, your Dasha sequence will start with Venus. Let's talk about the symbol of Bharani Nakshatra. The symbol of Bharani Nakshatra is Yoni. It is the symbol of creation, sexuality, and the divine expression of the sexuality. And it also shows the creativity, birth, harmony, growth, and all the femininity and receptivity of the femininity through this nakshatra. Bharani Nakshatra is very sexual nakshatra along with Rohini and Purva Falguni and Anuradha to some extent. But Bharani Nakshatra is a childlike nakshatra. It is a balanced nakshatra, but at the same time it balances between the extremes, the death and the rebirth, creation. The female organ, the female sex organ, yoni, is the doorway for the spiritual realm to get manifested into the physical realm. We all are born through the yoni. Okay, so our soul has taken the physical form and the transformation has happened through the yoni, and that is the symbol of Bharani. Okay, so it is often connected with creativity, harmony, growth, and all sorts of feminine and Venusian things. But at the same time, Bharani Nakshatra is associated with the deity Yama. Yama is the deity of Bharani Nakshatra, and Yama has different meanings to it. Like Yama are also, there are Yama and Niyama. Okay, so Yama is also used in that context of discipline, as well as Yama is the son of the sun. You can go and search the story of Sun and Sanjana. Yama is the son of Sun and Sanjana. Okay, we'll talk about it when we'll talk about the Padas more. Okay, so Saturn is a stepbrother of Yama, and more importantly, the deity of Yama rules the Bharani Nakshatra. Yama is also synonymously used as the Dharma, but here is the thing about Yama and Dharma. Yama, the deity of Yama, judge the person's karma on the merit of Dharma. Whether this person has behaved on the path of Dharma, whether this soul has been on the path, how good he has done on the path. So he will write all his karmas. Okay, that's what the Yama will do on the merit of Dharma, and will guide this soul into the next life, into the next loka. Okay, which I have no idea what happens, right? But when you have Bharani, when you have the deity of Yama associated with Bharani, it is the calculation of the karma. Let's talk about the padas of Bharani Nakshatra. Bharani Nakshatra has 4 padas. First pada of Bharani Nakshatra goes into the Leo sign. Second goes into Virgo, then Libra, and fourth Scorpio. Let's talk about them. From 13 degrees 20 minutes to the 16 degrees 40 minutes, it's Aries sign and Leo Navamsha, which is ruled by Sun. And if you look at the Leo sign is associated with creativity, with self, right? Because it is ruled by Sun. So it has all the 5th house signification, it has all the significations of Sun as well. So when you have any planet placed in the 13 degrees 20 minutes to the 16 degrees 40 minutes of the Bharani Nakshatra, that is in the first pada, it helps the native to express themselves well. It helps them with the greater self-esteem as well, and all the sun qualities. That's why sun gets exalted into the sign of Aries. And if it is into this pada, the first pada, even better, because it goes into its own pada and will be able to express itself even better, which is the significant of the soul. Next is the Virgo pada, right? In the Virgo pada is from 16 degrees 40 minutes to the 20 degrees, okay, and it is into the Virgo Navamsha, and here Venus and Mercury becomes important. Venus goes into its debilitated Navamsha and Mercury goes in its exaltation Navamsha. If they both of them are conjunct, then it will give you good result. But the sign of Aries is not so suitable for the delicate and compassionate Venus, because Aries is harsh. Though it is childlike, it is harsh and direct, and Venus is subtle and receptive. So next pada is from 20 degrees to 23 degrees 20 minutes, and it goes into the Libra Navamsha. Here Sun gets debilitated and Venus and Saturn gets exalted. I forgot to tell you about the first pada. In the first pada, which is let's talk about this pada first. In this pada, the third pada of the Bharani Nakshatra, which is in the Libra Navamsha, Saturn gets exalted. Okay, Saturn is a stepbrother of Yama. Okay, there is a story of Sun, Sanjana and Chaya. You can Google it, or you can read it, or which goes like this: Sun and Sanjana are married, and then Sanjana creates her clone because she is not able to bear the heat of Sun, and now Sun has 3 children with the Chaya. Okay, Saturn is one of them, and Yama is the son of Sanjana and Sun. Okay, so now Saturn is a stepbrother of Yama, and it goes debilitated into the Bharani Nakshatra around 20 degrees. Okay, Aries is the debilitation sign of the Saturn, and now Saturn goes debilitated into the Aries sign but gets exalted into this Navamsha, the Libra Navamsha. Okay, so if you have Saturn placed in this degrees, so it will be debilitated in your D1 chart and will be exalted in the D9 chart. Okay, and Libra is all about Venus, so the Bharani has the impact of Venus because it is Dasha ruled by Venus. The messenger is Venus for Bharani, and now the Pada ruler is also Venus. So Venus Saturn does great job in the third Pada. Okay, fourth Pada is the Scorpio Pada. Scorpio Pada is from 20 degrees to 23 degrees 20 minutes. Okay, and now here this pada is ruled by Mars, and most importantly, if you look at the Rashi, it is the Aries Rashi, and the Scorpio is 8th from this Aries. Okay, so this pada also has the element of the 8th house, which is also about transformation, ups and downs, death and rebirth, right? And that's what it does. So the Bharani, which is associated with the deity of Yama, the deity of death, which is the deity which helps us to go to the other lokas, which guides us to the other lokas, and now it is associated with the 8th house energy of Scorpio in the 4th pada in the Aries sign. Okay, so it's very difficult to predict planets here. If you have Mars here, it goes into its own sign. The Lagna Lord, the Rashi Lord, Aries and Scorpio, both are ruled by Mars, so it can give abundant energy. But the one thing which is very common about any planet placed in here is it's not possible to predict the outcome of the planets placed in here, because they will give sudden effects associated with all the house lordships and all the analysis we do, they tend to give sudden and unusual results. Okay, so yes, this was Bharani Nakshatra as much as I could hold grasp and share with you. If you want to know more about Vedic astrology, these two videos on your screen will help you to deep dive into the Vedic astrology even more, sending you tons of positive energy, sending you high vibrations. See you in the next videos. Love and peace.